All right. Yeah, I'll wait for folks to get in here before I do anything. All right. It doesn't show me who's joining. It just shows me how many people are in. And there is a delay from what I say to what I can actually see. So like I said, I'm going to wait a little bit, let more people get in. All right, instead of just sitting here doing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and draw the bracket for the rec. Once I draw the bracket for the rec, then I'll go over everything before I do it for the lower. Pat? All right, this will be 8 a.m. Field 7. It is shoot 4. Shoot 4. All right, shoot 4 will play Sam. 8 a.m. field 8. Elite 10. Elite 10 will play Weekend Warriors. Eight o'clock, field 6. Bama Boys. Bama Boys will play OTP MSA. All right, 9-10, field 7. Georgia Legends. Georgia Legends will play Hitmen. Nine, 10, field 8. The OGs. The OGs will play Titans. Nine, 10, field 6. Shock. Aftershock will play Money Shot. All right. 10, 20, field 7. Yes, Furnace 41. Furnace 41 will play scrubs. And then 10-20 field 8, which is the winner of shoot 4 and Sam. And your impact. All right, that's done. When I'm done with this live stream, there'll be a bracket redone and posted on the Facebook page at some point tonight.
Motion detected at the carport.
All right, before I get with the lower, we go over a few things. If you didn't pay ahead of time, you have to pay an hour before your first game time. So make sure that's done. You have to sign your waiver, and that has to be done before your first game starts. You'll be given your waiver once your entry is paid if you have not paid ahead of time. If you pay ahead of time, make sure you come to the front door, to the where Dwayne is set up, and get your waiver, and make sure every player signs that. It's for the COVID as well as if there's a protest. If there's a protest and the player hasn't signed, regardless if they're legal or not, if they have not signed it, you'll lose the protest. No alcohol whatsoever. That's just should be. If you have beer, keep it in a koozie, because if any of you see beer, it's bye-bye. Make sure you're at the field you're supposed to play at 30 minutes ahead of schedule. "30 minutes ahead of schedule." Lower will get done in one day as long as there is 0 delays. If there's any delays, then it'll probably go into Sunday. Rec will be 2 days. There will be 3 or 4 games for Rec on Sunday. So we should be done around noon or 1 o'clock for Rec. It's going to be extremely hot. So drink plenty of fluids, especially water. With the dugout situation, there can only be 3 people at a time in the dugout. Everybody else needs to be outside of the dugout, behind the dugout, not in the field of play. You have to be outside the dugout behind it. There can be 3 people in there, and on the field you can have the batter, the on-deck batter, and the third base coach and the first base coach. But just make sure that because of the 10-foot rule, 6-foot rule, or whatever it is, to be honest with you, I've had to deal with this for the last whatever with working with Amazon. It all runs together for me. But anyway, 3 people at one time in the dugout. Batter, on-deck batter, and 2 base coaches on the field. Everybody else has got to be outside the dugout, not in the field of play. There will be a piece of paper that's given to each coach as well with the rules of play. Everything is pretty much the same. The only thing that's different between normal tournaments is $200 protest fee instead of $100. We are not doing the the uniform rule. That will not be in effect. I'm pretty sure it will be in effect for Worlds, but for State it's not. All right, I'm going to do lower now. I'm sure I'll remember something else by the time I get done. I'll go back over everything once I'm done with this. All right, lower 8 a.m. field 2. Hold on. All right. This will, once I'm done with this, I'll upload it back to the YouTube channel and you'll be able to see it. It usually goes automatically, but because there's only a handful of people watching. Anyway, all right. 8 a.m. field 2. And this is lower. CSS Express. 8 a.m. field 2. CSS Express will play. CBS. Be a good game for 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 a.m. field 3. High octane. 'Will play. Hometown United. 8 a.m. field 4. Unforgiven Anchor Roofing. Unforgiven Anchor Roofing will play. Vendetta. 9-10 field 4. Gome. Gome will play. Busted Luck. All right, 9-10 field 2, which will play the winner of CSX Express and CBS. M8. Nine ten field 3, which will play the winner of High Octane and Hometown United. PTE. 10-20 field 3, which will play the winner of Unforgiven Anchor Roofing and Vendetta. IDK. And 10-20 field 4, which will play the winner of Gome and Busted Luck. JNL Express. All right, like I said, once I get done with this, we will post a bracket on the Facebook page with all the game times, just the winners bracket, and post who's playing what time, so everybody can see it, what time you finish, and so forth and so on. Just remember, if you have not paid ahead of time, make sure that you pay an hour before your first game time, and make sure that your roster is turned in before your first game as well. Those things have to be done. Have to. If the 8 o'clock game time, there is a 10-minute grace period. You have 10 minutes. If you have not done all that within that 10 minutes, that is a forfeit. So you'll go into the losers bracket. The 9-10 game time, you don't have a grace period. It's only the 8 o'clock game times is the only time that you have a grace period. So the teams that have 9-10 game time, if you have not paid ahead of time, make sure you pay by 8-10, and so forth and so on for the 10-20 game time. 3 people in the dugout at a time. If you have a beer, put it in a koozie, put it in a cup. I don't want to see a can. I don't want to see an open container. Neither me, nor Dwayne, nor Terry, or any of the umpires want to see an open container. Pretty much, I mean, this is not an easy thing to do, to deal with what's going on right now. But I mean, it's just part of what the good Lord is set in front of us. So I'm hoping all y'all stay safe, travel safe on Saturday morning or Friday night, whichever time that you're coming. Hope everybody has a great weekend and everybody plays to the best of their ability, and there's some good games. It's going to be hot, so make sure you drink fluids. If anybody has any questions, don't. Tomorrow and Friday, I won't be reachable through call, but you can text, and I'll text you back at some point during the day, because the next 2 days are going to be busy for me with work. So just, I will respond back to you at some point through text. I won't be able to call you, but I'll be able to text you back at some point. If there's a question, just post it on the Facebook page, or just send either me or Dwayne. Pretty sure that's it. So there will be a bracket posted on Facebook page just like it always is in the past. So, and the video will be, if you want to see the live draw again, just whenever it's uploaded back onto the page, you can look at it again. All right, appreciate it.